Sup, Tumelo here, and in today's video I'm going to talk about the top 3 places that you can go on a first date with a girl so that you can have a successful date that leads you to the result that you want. And if you stay till the end of the video, I'll actually share with you my extra bonus places that you can go on a first date with a girl that I share with my students, because why not? And again, if you want to know how to meet and attract women and learn the proven techniques of how to do so, then start now by subscribing and clicking that bell so that you don't miss out on anything. But enjoy the video, take as much value as you can, and let's crack into it. The first thing you can do with the girl, and this is my go-to, okay, this is the go-to that you should also go for, is simply go for drinks with the girl. And it can be any drinks. It can be alcohol, it can be Fanta, it can be smoothies, it can be tea, coffee. I mean, it can even be water if that's how far you want to take it with the girl. And again, it doesn't really matter what you want to drink. You want to go for what is comfortable with the girl. Maybe she's more comfortable with smoothies than with alcohol. Whatever's comfortable with the girl, then do that. And again, it's just drinks. You don't want to add food into the equation, because now if you add food into the equation, you're just complicating the situation. Because again, you now go for food, you go for a full meal, and then next thing the girl has the itis, and then she now wants to after the date go and sleep because she's tired. Or again, you're having a full meal with the girl, and then she's just had a full meal, and now maybe she does like you and wants to move the interaction forward, but now she's feeling a little bit more self-conscious about her physical appearance, because now next thing is, look, I want to go home with this guy, but now I'm feeling like he may think I'm a little bit fat, and then she doesn't go home with you and she doesn't move the interaction forward because now she's more self-conscious about her weight. So you don't want to be doing things like food, okay? Things like food you can do later on with the girl when you both like each other, you know each other, you're comfortable with each other and stuff like that. You rather want to focus on drinks so that you can make it quick, simple, nice and easy, nothing complicated. You're both getting to know each other. And again, it's about drinks, so you can go to a bar, you can go to a cafe, or you can even go to a restaurant, but again, the main focus is on the drinks. And when you go to a bar or a cafe or a restaurant, wherever it is you're going for drinks, you want to go to a place where, again, you have social proof, where you're a regular at this venue and the staff knows you and the staff treats you well. Because again, social proof is an attractive quality that she wants in a man. And I've spoken about social proof in my video about DHV in a previous video which I've done. Click on the I so you can learn about the 6 DHV qualities that you want to show the girl that you have. But again, take her to a venue where you have social proof, the staff treats you well, and she can see that you're a cool guy. And also you want to choose a venue that is as close as possible to where you stay, in the event that maybe now the date now escalates forward and escalates into a place where now you and her obviously want to take the interaction forward. And again, it can be from a case of you're going for drinks at this venue, and then you now go to have drinks at your place, at your spot. Maybe you have a glass of wine, or maybe you have drinks at your place. You can go there, and then it's going to be easy for you and her to escalate the date and escalate the interaction forward in your privacy of your own home. So again, think about a venue that is as close as possible to where you stay. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, look, I did say that going for drinks is the go-to, but you may be thinking, like, when is it a good option to go for drinks? And you want to go for drinks when, in 2 cases, you want to go for drinks when, number one, it is clear to you that the girl is attracted to you, okay? When the attraction is clear between you and the girl, she knows she knows that you are attracted to her, and you know that she is attracted to you, or whatever. You're both attracted to each other, and the attraction is clear. And it's basically, again, it's just a case of you going for the first date, because again, you are attracted to each other, but you just want to again get to know each other a little bit more, just to make sure that you really do like each other. Or in the second case, where you know that the girl will be comfortable to just go on a date with, where it's just you and her, and also where it's just you and her just having a conversation, where you know she's comfortable to be isolated with you, and also comfortable to just be having a conversation with you. Because again, that's what going for drinks really is about. It's not about the drinks, it's about the conversation that you and the girl are going to have. So when it's clear to you that you're attracted to the girl and she's attracted to you, and you know that she's going to be comfortable to be isolated with you and just have a conversation with you, then you want to go for drinks with the girl. Now, what about when the girl is on the fence? Okay, it's not that clear that, like, okay, the attraction that's on with me and this girl, maybe she's on the fence, or you know that, okay, the girl is still a little bit nervous and she might not be comfortable to just be isolated with just you and her, and just also be isolated and just have a full-blown conversation on the entire course of the date. When you can tell she's a little bit nervous or a little bit uncomfortable with that, and she's on the fence with the attraction in this interaction, then you want to move on to the second part, the second point, the second thing to do on the date, which is to go for an activity. And what I mean by an activity, I mean an activity is something that you and the girl are going to do, where you do something besides just talking to each other, okay, besides just having a conversation throughout the entire date, okay, and it can be anything. Now, there's two main categories that you want to focus on if you want to go on have an activity with the girl on a date. The first category is you go for your activity. Okay, you go on a date where you are going on your activity. And when I say your activity, I mean like whatever it is you do for fun, whatever activity that you like to do. Okay, in my case, it could be like I invite the girl to come and see me train jiu-jitsu, or I bring her along to one of my jiu-jitsu competitions, or I bring her along to one of my self-defense seminars, or again, I'm a drummer, I bring the girl along to my drumming practice, or I bring her along to a performance where I'm drumming in front of people. So again, it's something that I'm doing, it's my activity, and I'm bringing her along with me on that activity. And the benefit of bringing a girl to your activity is, again, you are bringing the girl into your world. And when you're bringing the girl into your world, she actually has a closer and deeper insight to, again, your personality. She's got a deeper insight to your qualities. She has a deeper insight to your true identity, and she can actually see, like, and learn more about who you are, which then may help her to actually increase the attraction, because now that she's coming along to your activity, she actually now gets to see that, wow, this guy actually is a cool guy, he's got cool qualities, and he's got a cool personality, and he does cool shit. So her attraction for you actually starts to increase. So bring her to your activity. And again, it can be anything that you do for fun, your activity. The second part of it, which is actually like the third part of what to do with the girl, the second part of the activity is to bring her along on an activity with your friends. So again, you bring her to an activity where it's you and your friends. And it could be the case of maybe you and your friends every Sunday go watch a movie together, or every Tuesday or every Wednesday you guys go for pizza, or you go to the market, or you guys you play bingo, like literally whatever you guys do with your friends for fun, bring her along with that activity that you're doing with your friends. And what's cool about this is, again, you're bringing her to your activity with your friends. Number one is it's going to increase your social proof, because now she's going to get to see how, again, you behave with your friends and how your friends behave with you. And also because, again, your friends are there, she's going to be a little bit more comfortable to, again, maybe like, let's say it gets to a point where she's nervous to have a conversation with you, she can just talk to your friends, get to know your friends a little bit more. And also your friends can help to make her feel a little bit more comfortable, okay, less nerves around this whole situation. And again, she sees how you behave with your friends and how your friends behave with you. and then she can actually get to, again, an insight to your personality, your qualities, and actually see your attractive qualities and be like, oh, crazy, like this guy has cool friends, okay? This guy has high value friends, they do cool stuff, and this guy is actually an attractive guy that I want to get to know more about. And that's again going to increase the attraction that she has for you, and then take her like where she was on the fence to now being actually attracted to you, because now she's got a real real example of like, is this guy really cool or not? Because again, your friends are there, she's seeing how you behave with your friends and how your friends behave with you. So whatever activity you do with your friends, bring her along with, okay? Bring her into your world with your friends, and again, tip her over the fence of, I don't know if I'm not sure about this guy, to like, damn, I'm sure about this guy. I really like this guy. I'm attracted to this guy. So those are the three things, okay? Number one, go for drinks. Number two, go for your activity. And number three, go for your activity with your friends. Those are the three main categories that you want to do with a date on a girl. And let me now look at the actual bonus things that you can do on a first date. I've written them down here so that I can get them all down. Okay, so some other cool activities that you can do with the girl. Number one I've got here is you can go to a coffee shop bookstore. So basically, you go to a bookstore that has a coffee shop in it, okay? So that again, you can go for coffee with the girl. But now that you're in the bookstore, what's cool about this is now that you can actually walk around the bookstore and show her what kind of books you like to read. She shows you what kind of books she likes to read. You can learn a bit about each other and what type of things that you guys are interested in when it comes to like literature and books and stuff. And that's actually like a cool thing, because again, you can go for coffee, sit down, have coffee, walk around the bookstore, maybe like have fun, see what book she likes, you like, and you combining it between activity, sitting down, having a conversation with coffee, and mixing it up in there. So again, you're getting to know each other a little bit more. The next one is you go for bowling. Okay, bowling is an activity. Okay, bowling is an activity, and it's also cool if you're coming with your friends, you're bringing all your friends along, because with bowling, you come with your date, maybe your friend comes with his girlfriend, and maybe your other friend has a date that he has as well. You all come together. It's bowling, it's an activity. The focus is not just on having a conversation, it's actually on the activity. And what's cool with bowling as well is, again, everybody has their turn. So in between everybody else's turn, you and the girl can now actually start talking, having a conversation with each other and getting to know each other. Then you could have your turn, have fun, you laugh and all that crazy stuff. But in between, you're getting to know each other while your friends are still there. She can also then talk to your friends. If she's feeling nervous, you can talk to your friends as well in awkward situations or nervous situations. And again, you're balancing it out between activity and getting to know each other. The next one you can do is, again, I want to talk about this a little bit more, is the movies, okay? Because again, you're going for a movie with the girl. Maybe it's just you and the girl, or you and your friends with the girl. And again, you need to understand, like, again, in a movie, you're not going to be talking because you're going to be paying attention to the film. Like, you're not going to be talking and getting to know each other. So what's important to know is, if you're going for a movie, that you say that you be conscious about this, that after the movie, you go for a drink with the girl for at least 30 minutes or an hour, where again, you're sitting down with the girl, you're in isolation, and you're having a genuine conversation with the girl. So don't just have the movie and then go home after and hug each other like it was a nice movie and you go home. Like, after the movie, actually be conscious about this and actually lead the interaction towards going for a quick drink. Let's go for a quick smoothie. Let's go for a quick coffee. Let's go for a quick drink after the movie. And you sit down and you get to know each other there. So if you're doing movies, always make sure that you have time for isolation, for a real conversation. Another cool one is a comedy show. That's also cool. A comedy show, whether it's just you and the girl or your friends as well. You go for a comedy show. What's cool about the comedy show is, again, the comedian actually does your job for you. He actually spikes the girl's emotion. He makes her laugh. He makes her feel less nervous, more comfortable. And after the comedian spikes her emotions, then you can take over from there and then lead the interaction to a more genuine conversation and escalate the conversation even further. So a comedy show is also cool. Another one is like an event. It could be an event that you're running, or it could be an event that your friend is hosting, or an event that you usually go to. Bring the girl with to the event, because again, at this event, it's something that you're used to, it's something that you always go to. The girl can see you in your world. You're bringing her into your world so she can have a deeper insight to who you are and like the things that you do in your life and your identity. So whatever event it is, to be honest, could be like a party event or whatever event, like can be anything. Okay, and then the last one over there is like an actual party. Again, you're bringing her to a party, okay, where there's music, there's drinks, there's a lot of stimulation. And again, you want to bring her to a party where, again, you have the social proof. You are, again, maybe you're the center of attention, or maybe you're the high value guy at that party, not just some random party. It's a party where, again, maybe you're coming with all your friends. Again, you've got social proof, or it's a party where you're going to a venue where, again, the staff knows you, treats you well, and you get to show the girl your social proof and your attractive qualities. So whatever party it is where you're the regular and you are the high value guy, take her there as well. It's cool because, again, there's music, there's drinks, there's all that other stuff that she can, both of you can also pay attention to, and it's like not just about the conversation. But with all these activities that I've shared, okay, all these activities that I've shared, you want to, again, what's very important about activities is that whatever it is you do, even if it's drinks, to be honest, you always want to pay attention to like what the date is actually about. And the whole reason of the date is for you and the girl to actually get to know each other on a deeper, genuine level. So whether you're having drinks or whether you, again, freaking going to a movie or bowling or going to a comedy show, as much as you're doing that stuff, the main focus is not on the actual activity. It's not getting drunk with the girl. Okay, it's not about getting smoothie drunk with the girl. It's not about like laughing your ass off at a comedy show. It's not about watching the next movie, okay, watching freaking Marvel, freaking the Avengers. It's not about, again, if you're at a bookstore, like actually reading the book from start to finish. It's about when you're doing that activity that you're paying attention and you're being conscious that you're setting time to actually sit down and have a genuine conversation with the girl, where you're actually taking time to get to both know each other on a genuine level. Don't forget about that fact. Don't just focus on the activity. Actually be conscious that, okay, I'm here to have a genuine conversation with the girl and get to know this girl more, because the more you can get to know each other, the more you can increase the connection that you have with each other, the more you're going to increase the attraction that you have for each other, and also be able to move the interaction forward to a place where both of you wanted to go. So always remember that you want to have a genuine conversation with the girl. And again, when you're doing activities and you're doing with the drinks, you want to start getting into the genuine conversation when you can see the girl is comfortable. So even if it's with drinks, you're having a drink, maybe you're spending the first few minutes spiking the girl's emotion, making her feel comfortable. Or again, if it's an activity, you're doing the activity so that the girl can feel less nervous. But then once she's comfortable, you then go into the genuine conversation. You start getting to know the girl even more. And you can use the verbal investment techniques that I've shared and I've done before. I've done a video on that before. Click on the eye so you can understand what type of questions you can ask the girl on the date to then not get her to invest more into the conversation. You can both start getting to know each other on a deeper level. And again, if you want to, again, maybe in the beginning you want to spike her emotions a little bit more to make her feel comfortable, then watch my video on how to spike a girl's emotion. I've done that as well. Click on the eye so you can know exactly what techniques you can focus on to spike her emotions. But again, the main focus is to get to know each other and have a genuine conversation. Now, what I want you to do is actually want you to comment like what's the most interesting thing you've ever done on the first date with a girl. Comment it now. I'm like curious to know what crazy interesting things you've done on the first date with the girl. But that's it. Top 3 things to do with a girl on the first date. I'll see you guys in the next video. With me, I'm out.